Hey, how we doing, everybody? Another day that the Lord has kept us. I pray that you can find the joy and be glad in this day. Just real quick on the love haven today, I want to speak to you about your it. What is your it? Are you going to quit or are you going to recommit? You have a it. There's a lot going on in the world. I cannot doubt that. With all the fire going on here in the United States, hurricanes, tornadoes, with this pandemic thing going on worldwide, with starvation over the world, poverty, families are falling apart, people are losing their jobs, depression is on the rise, anxiety is on the rise, people are leaning to drugs just for comfort, people can't sleep. There's so much going on. And people have this question on their mind each and every day. What am I going to do? How am I going to overcome? How am I going to take care of my family? School's getting ready to start. How am I going to be able to, provide for my family, nonetheless, homeschool my kids? How are we going to do this? And you may feel like quitting right now. You may feel like giving up right now. But I'm here to encourage you not to. I want to be your source of hope. I want to let you know that if you don't give up, you will reap in your due season. To everything, there is a season. You may be going through your season of trials and tribulations and letdowns and disappointments. You may be going through your seasons of mourning. You may be going through your season of just, back to back to back things that you just never thought you ever go through. But I want you to just endure. My dad always talks to me about this acronym for PET. He says, "How do you spell pet?" I said, PET. He said, "Okay, what does that mean?" I said, "I don't know." He said, "Well, the P in pet is for patience. The E is for endurance, and the T is for tolerance. As you're going through right now, you will need patience to overcome whatever you're going through. And that patience begins by you plugging in to the source of your strength. And if you have tried everything and it is not working, I want you to try Jesus. I want you to give everything you have to him and leave it into those hands that took the nails on Calvary. Because when you do that, he will give you a hope that is unwavering, because he is not a man that he should lie. And he never said that life will be easy for us. Matter of fact, he said that we will experience trials and tribulations because the word did not accept him. But we should be of good cheer because he had already overcome the word. So as you endure these things, if you put your faith in him, you will develop that patience, because you know that he's going to show up for you in due season. And as you have that faith in him, you will know how to endure. You will know how to carry yourself. And through this, you will exemplify his love for you, that everlasting love, that covers a multitude of sins. And then you will experience satisfaction with yourself. Even though things are not moving the way you wanted to move, you will have such joy, peace, and hope, because your God is going to show up. And when he shows up, he will show out. And when he show out, things change. And then that's how you will be able to tolerate, the shame, the talking from people, the jabs that people give at you when you're down. Some people try to keep you down. That's when you know how to tolerate it and know how to protect your environment and know how to protect your surroundings, because you know that you serve a God who never fails. So patience, endurance, tolerance is what you need to endure, so that you can focus on your it, which is not to quit, which is to recommit, because Jesus didn't quit. He endured the trials of the cross. He endured the shame of the cross. He endured the tribulations of the cross. He endured the persecution. He endured the mocking. 11 of his 12 disciples were executed as well too. So he knows what pain is. He knows what irony is. He knows what misery is. But he is the only one that can turn your miseries into victories. He's the only one that can turn your trials into triumph. He's the only one that can turn your sorrows into joy. He is the only one that can turn your frowns into smile. So I'm pleading with you today. If you are going through the most difficult time of your life and you have tried everything else and it's just not working, you spend so much money on counseling, you're probably trying to take some drugs to ease your mind, and you're just spending so much more money on there. Brothers and sisters, try a new source for your emotion, which is Christ Jesus, because he is open. He is standing with open arms, willing for you to just come and allow him into your life so that he can transform you. I leave you with this. There's a poem I was taught in college through my fraternity, Iota Phi Theta, and it's such an amazing poem. It's the Don't Quit poem, and I'm glad that they taught me this poem, and I was able to memorize it, and it's helped me overcome a lot of things in life. Because one thing I would never do is quit, and one thing you should never do is quit, because we serve a God who's an overcomer, and we serve a God who made us in His image, and He is not a quitter. So we don't have to quit, but always recommit. The poem states, when things go wrong, as they sometimes will, when the road you're trudging seems all uphill, when the funds are low and the depths are high, and you want to smile, but you have to sigh, when care is pressing you down a bit, rest if you must, but don't you quit. You see, life is square with twists and turns, as every one of us sometimes learn, and many a failure turn about when you might have won had you stuck it out. Don't give up, though the pace seems slow. You may just succeed with another blow. You see, often the goal is nearer than it seems to a faint and faltering man. Often the struggler has given up when he might have won the victor's cup. And he learned too late as the night came down how close he was to the golden crown. The best part of this poem for me is the last part. It says, success is failure turned inside out, a silver thing in a cloud of doubt. And you never can tell how close you are. It may be near when it seems so far. So stick to the fight when you're hardest hit. It's when things seems worse that you must not quit. Because if you quit, you would never know what God can do. So again, I ask, what is your it? Are you going to quit or are you going to recommit? I urge you to recommit because quitting is not an option. Hey, God bless you. God keep you. Stay focused in His unfocused word and be blessed.